Michael was an innocent pawn in a lifelong rivalry between two brothers, and he's still dealing with the emotional fallout. And Jason's part in that struggle began the day that he regained consciousness. So what Jason remembers from that time affects how he dealt with AJ and how he's relating to Michael now.
No, I will tell you how Jason relates to Michael. He loves him. He wants him to be okay. It is supposed to be your job to make sure that happens. Don't blow it.
Whoa, what happened?
You know what, Jason, I really don't know if I should tell you.
If it's got you this mad, you should tell me.
Okay, first I want to go on record by saying that I really do think that Dr. Thomas is helping Michael.
What'd he do?
And it's true that considering Michael's family situation is incredibly difficult and complicated right now, that Dr. Thomas needs to know
Sam,
everything.
you just need to tell me what he did.
Dr. Thomas wants to know why you hate him so much.
What'd you tell him?
I told him that you didn't like any of the doctors who treated you, but he wouldn't leave it at that. He wanted to know what your earliest memories were and how you feel about AJ.
What does that have to do with anything?
I know. Dr. Thomas says that you took Michael from AJ because you wanted revenge from the accident. Yeah, exactly. Now you know why I'm so mad.
Why do I keep sending Michael to this guy?
I don't know, Jason, because I convinced you, okay? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should.
No, Sam, I think that you were right because, you know, you wanted to help Michael and he seems to be getting better. So I guess that, you know, I have to put aside my feelings of hate for Dr. Thomas.
You know what? I swear, I wanted to punch him in his smug, condescending face.
That makes two of us.
He seems to have no understanding of who you are and what you feel and how you act. I mean, he just doesn't know. And I just wanted to tell him that you are amazing. You are loving and generous. But you know what? He wouldn't believe me, so why should I waste my time?
I don't care what Dr. Thomas believes. As long as you know how much you mean to me. And if you don't know that by now, then I gotta find some way to tell you. I love you. And I know that you're worried that I haven't let this thing go with Rick and Reese.
You know what? Everyone has secrets, Jason, and Reese is probably carrying a secret. You're probably right. I mean, who doesn't? I have a ton of things in my past that I probably don't ever want to have to tell you.
I don't care about your past, really. Which is good, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's some things are better left unsaid, and I think that, you know, it's left under a rock in another lifetime, and that way no one ever has to...
Thank you. I just want to tell you that I trust you, all right? And that if it seems that I go over the top on some things, you can tell me. I may not always agree, but I'm always going to listen.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, you know, I think that you have gone a little over the top with this Rick and Reese thing.
Okay. I'm gonna back off. If it doesn't bother Sonny, why should I care?
You would do that.
I'm gonna do that. Carly's just gonna have to get over it.
You know she's gonna make your life miserable.
Well, she can't because I have you.
Hi, Junior. Don't even worry about it.
Michael? Hey, who are you talking to?
Is Sam here?
She went to see Michael. What's up?
I may have got something else on Dr. Thomas.
Okay.
I have a source, someone I respect highly. It looks like Dr. Thomas is taking more than a professional interest in Sam.
Jason, you bring Michael for a session?
Sam's bringing him later. I wanted to see you.
Oh, well, I assume you want to talk about his progress, and as I've told you before, I can't discuss...
Actually, I want to discuss Sam.
What are you doing here?
Trying to close the window because there's a storm coming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 let me get that for you. Wow. Dude, there's a lot of food here. It's kind of like you're eating for two. You must be a hungry guy.
I'm worried about Sam.
Well, so what seems to be the problem?
Well, you know, Sam lost a baby not too long ago. She's the strongest woman that I know, but she's fragile too, and I know that helping Michael's a way to deal with the loss of her baby, but I just want Sam to be okay.
Well, I hope you're not going to pressure her to back off on her involvement in Michael's therapy.
Why not?
Because Sam's a positive influence to Michael. I mean, she's the one who convinced him to go to therapy in the first place, and through it all, she's been there, constant. A break in the rhythm that Michael's found could be a real setback.
I wouldn't want to do that, would I?
No? Then my advice is to leave things as they are. Gotta go.
Did you find out anything?
No, he just wants Sam to be involved in Michael's therapy.
Nothing to back up the idea that Thomas still has a thing for him?
No. What about you?
I did another background check. I came across something disturbing. My source claims that Dr. Thomas talks a lot about how you're emotionally incapable of being attached. That Sam's only with you because she has no place else to go.
How does this relate to Michael?
Exactly. It's like Dr. Thomas has taken an interest in Sam above and beyond Michael's case. Maybe to the point of convincing himself that she shouldn't be with you.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Am I interrupting anything?
We're done here. I'll be in touch.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
You seem worried. Are you okay?
I just left Michael with Dr. Thomas, and I know that you have reservations about him, and Jason, I'm starting to think that you might be right. Dr. Thomas is so condescending to everyone else, but me, it's like the complete opposite. It's like he's trying to be nice. I mean, he's overly nice to me.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? It's like he's trying to get me to trust him or to like him. Jason, I don't know. It just doesn't really
Has
feel
Dr.
right.
Thomas ever said or done anything inappropriate?
What? Hey, how was your session?
I think we made excellent progress, don't you, Michael?
Yes, it was very great.
You ready to go home?
Yes. I shall see you next time, Dr. Thomas.
I look forward to it.
Okay.
Okay, come on, buddy.
You okay? You didn't say a word the whole way home.
I just want to go to my room.
Well, we're gonna make dinner. Any requests?
I'm not hungry. Can I go now?
Yeah, sure. What'd I miss?
I think it's the storm. You know, hurricanes do sound kind of cool to kids until they're actually here. Maybe he's a little bit scared. You know, at times like this, I am really glad that I'm not out on my salvage boat.
You know, I probably don't tell you enough how much I respect you.
You seem unusually reflective.
Yeah, I'm just starting to realize more every day what I have with you.
Me too.
The hurricane switched direction. It's bearing down on the city right now. Vic and I are going to head outside and fasten down what we can.
It's just great. Something else to traumatize Michael.
Hey, no, look, we'll make it into an adventure.
How would you do that?
I don't know. I'll think of something. The important thing is to make Michael know that he is not alone right now.
Hey, what's all that stuff?
Camping supplies. Got some candles and flashlights because we're probably going to lose power, and I brought some marshmallows to roast over the fire. Do you think this is going to make Michael get in the spirit of things?
Well, I think as long as you coach him,
You will. You know, I'm watching you, how you take care of Michael, and it just makes me realize how good a mom.
You would have been a wonderful parent to our child, too. And who knows, maybe someday you are still going to get a chance.
I hope so.
Me too.
What are you doing here?
I apologize for the interruption, but Michael left his backpack behind in my office.
Well, you didn't have to bring it tonight.
Well, Hurley, I agree, but something fell out of Michael's backpack that concerned me. He wrote a letter to a girl named Jody. Who is that?
Jody was a neighbor that Michael made friends with. Her parents moved her suddenly, and Michael wrote her a letter and wanted to mail it, and he couldn't find her. Actually, if you want to, I think it's kind of cute that they connected. You know, Michael does need friends his own age.
Unfortunately, I don't agree. Whoever this girl is, I'm glad she's gone.
Why?
When did she move?
About a week ago.
And precisely when Michael started making improvement. And sometimes outside ties not directly involved in the process can be more of a detriment than a help. Well, again, I'm sorry for the intrusion, and I've got a long drive ahead of me. Good night.
Well, you're out of luck. Roads are blocked, and they're turning everyone else back. Might as well make yourself comfortable.
Well, won't this be cozy?
So you have to admit that you do enjoy the camping trip.
Michael enjoyed the trip, and that's really all that matters.
Oh, come on. Jason, you enjoyed it. And you enjoyed the actual burnt, here, I think I have one right here.
Okay.
The burnt marshmallows, they're crispy.
I like watching you
they're
panic
good, I like it.
What is that exactly? Can you tell me exactly what that is?
It's sticky, is
That's
what it
good.
is. And I'm not eating it.
Oh, am I interrupting?
Yes?
I apologize. I know unexpected guests can be such an inconvenience. By the way, the room is very comfortable, thank you.
Oh, good. So why don't you stay up there?
Since we're all here together, I'd like to make the best use of our time. I was wondering if we could have a therapy session.
Now?
All right. Forget it, okay? This is Michael's house, not your office, Dr. Thomas.
I didn't mean Michael. I meant you. Sometimes working spontaneously can be very effective. That means doing something without planning ahead.
Yeah, I think Jason knows
You know
what that word means.
Dr. Thomas, you didn't help me after the accident.
You suffered a severe brain trauma. There was little or no hope of recovery.
You were arrogant then, just like you are now.
Do you remember anything else from that time?
What does that have to do with Michael?
Michael is surrounded by people who are sending him mixed messages about therapy. And you're the most confusing because he trusts you, and therefore the most damaging.
Jason would never do anything to hurt Michael.
Well, perhaps not, intentionally, but let's look at his actions. I mean, you bring him to my sessions, and then you drag him out before the session's over. You ask him to trust me, but you don't yourself.
Okay, so you're supposed to help Michael, but from what I can tell, you spent a lot of time questioning Sam about me, and me about a time I barely remember.
Well, how am I supposed to treat Michael if I don't understand the people that are important to him? I mean, his parents were willing to take a session with me. What about you? Or are you afraid that you might have to confront your own limitations and how they impact
Afraid? How
Michael?
dare you imply that...
You cannot empathize with other people. You can't put yourself in Michael's shoes. You can't even begin to imagine the pain that he's in.
Yes, he can.
Jason deals with what's right in front of him at any given moment. You live in the moment. You have no choice. But Michael's guilt and pain are eating him alive, and you're the reason that he's not getting any better.
Jason wants to help Michael. Do you understand that?
Then let Michael admit that he killed A.J. Quartermain. Michael didn't tell me that he killed A.J. I found that out for myself. And not because of Michael's behavior, because of yours. You're uncooperative, you're secretive, you're rude.
Well, don't like you, never did, so...
Like you've been trying to control the situation from the start. And it's clear that you're trying to protect Michael. I mean, you'd pull him out of his session every time he was on the brink of saying something terrible. So it was a logical deduction that Michael killed A.J. But you don't have to look frightened. I'm not going to tell the police. I genuinely want to help Michael. But if he doesn't get some special help, and soon, this secret's going to destroy him. I can help him. And Jason, despite your best intentions, you can't. You'll never be able to empathize with Michael. You'll never be able to understand what he's going through. The brain damage is too extensive.
Oh, come on. Just shut up, Dr. Thomas, please.
I'll leave you two alone.
Hey. Do not listen to one word that Mia
He's
just
right.
said.
When I woke up from the accident, all the years before were gone. I can't remember when I was Michael's age.
Jason, you can imagine.
I can't. I can't. I can't imagine anything. That's the problem. I can try, but after the accident, that was the part that was missing. So I can't really imagine how scared Michael was when AJ told him his parents didn't want him.
But you would do anything to help
I
him.
can't imagine what it's like to be kidnapped. To be scared for your brother and your sister and scared for yourself. I don't know what it's like to be told that your whole life is a lie. I cannot feel what Michael feels. I can't imagine what he feels.
You love that little boy in your heart, where it counts. You would do anything
Who cares
to
how
protect
much
him.
I
You would
love
do
him
anything to
if
make
I
sure he's
can't
not
help
hurt.
him? If when I try, I hurt him instead.
You bastard.